right, what we've got today is another Rob Reacts video, and I found this guy, his name on YouTube, and Ryan will have links to his channel so you can go see some of his other content. He does some great content. I like any kind of catch, clean, cook, and this guy lives in Florida where they can just get all kinds of stuff. I mean, he goes out and gets stone crabs, he gets fish, he gets shrimp, he gets crabs. And I mean, it's just a great life living where he is. He's somewhere in Central Florida on some river where he gets all these great seafood right at his going out and gathering it and bringing it home and cooking it. Man, that's the life. You know, I kind of wish I was down a little bit closer to the coast. I can be down there in an hour and 15, but I'd really like to be able to go out and do this on a regular. So let's watch Tug Trash, and he's going to be catching some shrimp today.
Oh, guys, I got one for you today. I got a bucket full of my favorite seafood. Look at those, folks.
Oh, those are nice.
Are some big old Mosquito Lagoon brown shrimp. And me and Harold was out last night. We were out real late, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of that footage. A lot of it didn't come out real great because it was dark and people were playing music. And then I'm gonna make something super, super delicious for you.
Awesome. Those are some beautiful shrimp. Oh man.
Old Harold.
They aren't trawling for them, they're just dipping them out.
Alright. We almost 3/4. Harold's just scooping up what he's got. I gave him the good
This
side.
is where
He didn't get as many as me.
This is where it's at here.
I always take the back, actually.
I'm gonna have to bring my own lights next time. Bring my own lights, own net.
If he's making you use that net, yeah.
Be hooked now. You know, if we're not a full pull, we're 5 minutes from it. I'll tell you that. And what time is it right now? It's 11:20. We started shrimping about 9:15.
So about 2 hours, and he's got a 5-gallon bucket full of good shrimp.
Real nice sized brown shrimp here. These ones actually, to me, taste better than the white shrimp. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you some of the equipment we were using.
Oh, cool.
I used 2 of these super bright LED lights. I had somebody make that one for me, but nowadays you can get good ones on Amazon, and you want them, hold on, in the color green. I'm gonna show you why I just put my sunglasses on, because
Ooh,
these things
are
are
bright.
super bright. These will deploy into the water.
Hey, he's
They
wearing
hook onto the main
Bahios.
line, so you're not
like
pulling on the
these.
cord, and they float in the current like this.
He's
Now,
wearing the
this
same
pops
glasses I
shrimp
do.
up to us. The shrimp aren't attracted to the light. They're coming by in the current. They're popping up from the light that's down near the bottom. And what we're doing is using these big hoop nets with monofilament socks on them. And we're just scooping them as they come
Where
by
do you
in the
get
current.
that?
It's not a free-for-all. They can get away
That's-
from you. They're pretty quick little buggers. But every, I don't know, dozen or so shrimp, we'll stop, empty the net out in a bucket, and it really adds up when they're running good. But yeah, thought I'd share a little equipment with you guys. All right, so honestly, it's probably gonna take me longer to clean these things than it did to catch them. But look at those pretty shrimp. Beautiful. They're almost pink. And these are our wintertime shrimp. And we actually,
So pink.
we actually use these crazy nets to get them. Guys, check that out. And what you're doing
Where
is
does he get it?
you're just the shrimp are coming to us in the dark in the water, obviously, with the tide, and we have these crazy green lights that we put down into the water. Then we use these long handled dip nets and dip the shrimp out of the water as they come to us. We had a blast doing it. We did get a limit. A recreational limit is a 5-gallon bucket, and I've only got half here because I gave Harold his half last night. But what I need to do here is go ahead and start heading these things up. And I mean, look at some of these big boys in here. Those are amazing, and they're gonna eat so good. Look at that big chungus.
Oh,
Big chungus.
That is
it's
big.
like a baby lobby doggy.
B, are you gonna eat some of the shrimp?
No,
Why?
I don't eat shrimp.
That's like
But-
I got a buddy.
Let's get one more scoop.
He loves to fish,
Oh,
and
look at how
his
pink
wife
this
and
one is.
daughters don't like to
Are you
eat
gonna help me
fish.
fish the heads?
Yeah.
So these shrimp are not white shrimp like we get in the summertime that we cast net. These are, as I understand it, a brown or a pink. They do not have that bright green tail like a white shrimp, and they're almost pink, like a cool red color. And I believe these shrimp taste a little bit better than the white shrimp. They have a different texture almost, and sometimes you get a white mixed in here, but they're definitely beautiful Florida shrimp. This ain't no farm raised junk. So the way I do it is I got all my shrimp out there, and I'll kind of pull a couple to me, and I'll come in and just start pinching heads like this. Obviously it's not the most high-tech thing in the world, but you will find that some people can do it faster than others, and this is the best method I found. It's probably gonna take me at least 20-30 minutes to do all this, and oh man, I still can't get over that thing.
Save them heads.
All right,
To Jurassic Park.
show them those big shrimp.
Need to save those heads, because what you can do is you can make your seafood stock. You know, you boil them heads, and then you strain everything, all that water after they boiled and cool back down. You put a little a dash of crab oil, a little bit of salt in there, and then just boil them heads like you'd be boiling shrimp. And then you can pour that up and freeze it. I pour it up in old juice bottles. Leave yourself some head space and throw that in the freezer. And when it comes time for gumbo, you got your stock for a seafood gumbo.
What are you doing? Popping their heads.
Decapitated.
Look at that tail,
Decapitated.
right? Show them. Look, this is a regular tail or a small tail. That's a small tail. That's a jumbo. And they're just a mixed size. You gotta cull them out yourself. You get a little bit of everything. But
Got
those
some
are the big
gumbo
dogs.
shrimp. Got some frying shrimp.
And B, show them how you pop the heads. B, show them your system.
Put these all.
Heads go in a
the bin.
head bucket.
Take the shrimp, and this is how I like to think about it. Where this little piece, like where they separate,
Mm-hmm.
you just squeeze right there.
Well, I think you got a little bit of the meat that time. Do one more.
Okay.
She put the meat in
And
the
you threw the tail in the head
through the
bucket.
yeah.
And the head in the tail's
Yeah.
pile.
Oh, where'd it go?
Get it. Get it. All right, we saved that tail. All right, show them one more time.
Okay. Big chunkus.
Popping the heads. Thank you, B.
I love that he's teaching his daughter this stuff.
The best part is B's helping me. She don't even like eating shrimp. So I get to eat all the shrimp. B's gonna eat mac and cheese or something. How about that, folks? That is a 10-pound ice bag. I'd say it's more than halfway full of those delicious shrimp.
Look, I'm going to tell you that bag of shrimp where I live would be probably $6 a pound. He's probably got about 6 pounds in there. That'd probably be about $36 worth of shrimp.
We're gonna
And he just went and caught him in a net. Just went and caught him in a net.
take them upstairs, put them in the fridge, and start fixing some dinner. See you there. Now, I've told you guys about not eating store-bought tartar sauce. We're boiling shrimp, so we're gonna make some homemade cocktail. If you're buying your cocktail sauce, you're just missing out, man. If you make your own, it is so much better.
Yes.
So just start out with ketchup for base. We've got quite a few people, so I'm making quite a bit. And then just horseradish.
Yep.
Now, I've experienced whenever you buy...
But I see he's got a different item than I do. He's got the horseradish. He's got the ketchup for the base. And I use lemon juice. But I see he's got a lime. That might be some of that Florida influence coming in.
Cocktail sauce. For me, it never has enough horseradish. I like it to really have some kick. It should clear your sinuses up. So we're going to go in with quite a bit. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even
A dash more.
even more for that much ketchup. And then a squeeze of lemon is traditional.
That's what I
limes.
like.
You've heard me talk about that before. But I do like half of one of these limes into there. And, ooh, it's not a very juicy one. Oh, there we go. Juice of half a lime or a lemon. But basically you're doing it to taste. You know what I mean? If you don't like that stuff, then don't do it. Now I'll mix that up, and that's it. I mean, as simple as that. I don't know why people buy the store-bought stuff.
I don't either.
This is 100 times better.
Yep. Yep.
You guys remember Jarrett from Kentucky?
All
He did
right.
a couple videos up there. They're down here visiting right now, and it's the perfect opportunity to eat some of these Oak Hill shrimp. So I'm gonna show you how I'm doing it. Heating up a pot of water. We're gonna put Old Bay in because Old Bay, like a lot. I like good.
Okay. This is where we differ a little in our cooking. The first and only time I ever dealt with Old Bay was when I was in New Jersey, and that's what they were doing to do a seafood festival at the end of a class I was at. Down here in South Mississippi, we use Zatarans. We use Zatarans crab ball and shrimp ball, and with shrimp, I always make sure I'm pretty much just using liquid crab ball. When I'm doing crawfish, I'm doing a mixture of powdered crab boil that you do for sacks of crawfish and also liquid crab boil. But I buy my crab boil by the gallons, so I'm pouring in. Everything's by eyeball here. I've learned on YouTube, I've got to do better at telling y'all measurements. That's what y'all want to hear when I'm doing a recipe, and I'm going to do my best to keep up and do that so y'all can repeat or duplicate some of the stuff that I cook. And yes, look, some of y'all on my cooking stuff, I've got cooking recipes on this channel. I don't know if y'all have looked at them. I've got some people that have thrown some suggestions to me in comments. So New Orleans style red beans and rice is going to be coming, and I got a request for baby back ribs, spare ribs. So I'm going to do those two will probably be my next two cook videos. I listen to what y'all ask me, and I listen and respond. Listen and respond.
Bit in there. It's got a good amount of salt in it and stuff, so
I do like Old Bay.
maybe like that much. And we're gonna bring that to a boil.
Fridge.
And then when it's boiling, we'll see you.
And you can taste test.
I'm definitely gonna taste test it, 100%.
Oh, he sounds like me.
So we're boiling these shrimp up for little something to munch on while we cook the other food. We've got our Old Bay at the rolling boil. I got my shrimp like that. I'm gonna go straight in with all the shrimp. And here's the key. I'm gonna turn the heat off. I don't want any more heat. Those shrimp are gonna cook extremely fast, and there's no need to bring it back to a boil. They'll be cooked in about 5 minutes.
You put
Alright.
the lid back on?
Hold on, let me give you a little look-see too.
A look-see.
A look-see who?
Sneak peek.
So, and look at, they're already cooking just from that residual heat in there. We'll just give them a couple minutes. and I'm-
Residual.
Residual, another big word. I know you don't understand
Big word
it.
with Tug Trash.
I know more words than you think I do.
Did you put the lid back on or not?
No.
Okay.
So, we're just going to let that chill for about 5 minutes.
That makes that house smell
It's literally only been
great.
3 minutes, and these shrimp are done. See them? Completely done. But to get
I hear people all the time say, man, when you cook seafood in your house, it smells like seafood. Shoot, seafood smells great to me. But yeah, we do most of our balling and stuff outside on but when you're dealing with the size pots that we have, that's what you have to do.
the flavor of the Old Bay in there, I'm going to go in with a couple handfuls of spice. It's not going to make them cold, but it's going to stop the cooking process. And I'm going to let the shrimp soak for like 10 or 20 minutes. And that way I can get some of that Old Bay flavor on there without overcooking the shrimp.
Ah. He's stopping the ball, but okay, what he's doing is he's stopping the boil. And it's like when we do a soak on crawfish here. It's the way that we typically stop a boil is we go around the pot with a water hose and just keep spraying it and spraying it and spraying it until the pot, all the water, when you first start doing it, it just evaporates off. But as you're making circles with that pot and that on a fog pattern nozzle spraying around that pot, it cools the sides of that pot. It stops the boil in the pot. All the crawfish go down and they soak up the spice, which is what he's doing by adding ice in there. I don't put ice in my crawfish water because I'm usually going to do a second boil right behind it. I don't think he's going to do that. But also, as that ice melts, it's adding water. It's diluting the spices, where I want to cool the water down but not dilute the spices. I want all those spices going into the crawfish.
Just like that.
I ain't Ian.
Good soup. Well, guys, I'm headed back to the tugboat,
Ah.
28 days, and I want to mention while I'm gone, Aloha Pest and Lawn takes care of my lawn. If you're in the St. Johns County area, give Dean a call, tell him Tug Trash sent you, and get on the lawn care list. So I soaked these shrimp for 15 minutes. And I'm just going to strain them off right now.
Yum.
All that delicious Old Bay on them. And we'll just
Shake
do
them.
them like that.
Dump them.
Dump them in here.
We got
And
butter.
Ah.
Cocktail.
I'll just do one little
Shake.
shake of more Old
That's-
Bay on them before we eat.
That's
So,
how he's
this
making
would
up
be
for the lost
Nice
spice.
little appetizer for our friends. Nope, that's
Hi,
not-
friends.
that's not what I'm trying to get you to do.
You literally pulled me around.
But we're frying up some flounder and stuff for Jarrett's channel, which is Barron and Beyond. You guys go check them out. I'll put it in the description. We went out and gigged the tar out of some flounder last night.
Cool.
But this is the end of this one. We're going to hang out, eat.
Wait, he's got to do a taste test.
Okay, what are we going to do? Taste?
Then it'll be the end.
Okay.
We need an official taste test of the Oak Hill shrimp.
I can do it.
Try one out.
All right,
Ready?
peel it up. Yeah,
Here we
you're
go.
rolling.
Oh, man.
I'm going the same time.
Same
I'm picking the
timesies.
shells on the counter here because
It's our house, and we don't care about the counter.
I paid all the bills.
I'll get there, guys.
You said same timesies.
I'll do another one.
I think he's a little faster than I am. That's the problem. All right, let's see what's up here.
A little butter.
A little butter. That's amazing. I'll do. No, that's great.
Good?
We got a problem. They're really, really good. Really, really good.
They don't have shrimp like that in Kentucky, do they?
No.
No.
No. We can have the ABC truck meet us at the TSC parking lot, and they'll give us some that's about 4 days old. But you're not gonna get any fresh shrimp. Not fresh.
Good?
It's very good.
Cool.
Perfect.
Really good.
So,
All right. That
Now-
could be the end.
this is the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The actual shrimping footage is not great, but like I said, people were playing music and there was a bunch of stuff I couldn't use. But these shrimp are amazing. You guys go down there to Oak Hill, get you some shrimp, and we'll see you on the next one.
Tug Trash, I like this dude. I don't know how I found him. I think I was looking around at people that were crab trapping. So I think that's what it was. I think it was crabs that drew me to him. He's also got some videos of what he does for a living. Him on a working tugboat. You can see what the galley on a tugboat's like and what they're eating and that kind of stuff. He's pretty cool dude. I really like his channel. Again, Ryan's gonna have a link to his channel. Y'all please go over there and check him out. Give him a subscribe and a like if you like his stuff as much as I do. I appreciate y'all coming back and watching another Rob Reacts. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.